Let's look now, for example, Jomo Kenyatta. Jomo Kenyatta is not his name. Kenyatta was Johnson Muigai. Johnson Gengi Muigai.
Huh?
Kenyatta is not his name. So Kenyatta is firstborn. All his firstborns. He has about 5 of them, of different wives. They are named after the elder brother of Kenyatta. You know, Raila has always wanted to become a leader, to become the president of the nation, by hook or crook. And that is why you see even when he overthrew his own father, and his father was so furious with him, and he cast him.
The casting, is it true?
Yes.
Because people are saying these are rumors.
It is true. It is true.
And how did you know he was cast?
It is true.
It was on TV.
He did it openly.
On live television?
Yes. And he planned a coup against his own father.
Jesus.
And his father was so furious, and he told him that I have tried to fight this battle and I have not gotten it. You too, you'll never get it if you can do this to me. That is the only thing. If Raila will know and rush there and consult their elders at home and know how to remove the curse, Raila will be the president next, like 10 minutes to come. Raila has been winning these elections, I'm telling you. The roundabout, the city stadium roundabout, that is where we are based. Come there, there is a house there. They call it Mark Holding. That is where we are. Just come, ask for, there's a soldier there, ask, come, we are first floor, second floor, sorry, just join us there. Tomorrow, if you have that joblessness, you don't have direction, you are a gay, you are a sword, that is the day I do deliverance. Okay. On Sunday, I'm blessing you. Okay. Therefore, question.
So, Apostle, so today you've talked about names, eh? And in this country of ours, the names, kuna majina zenye people are saying these are powerful names.
Yes.
The names that rule this country of ours. Who is who?
Yes.
Apart from the families that we know, are there maybe any other names that are untouchable?
Yes, the same. Every name is an altar by itself. Let's look now, for example, Jomo Kenyatta. Jomo Kenyatta is not his name. Kenyatta was Johnson Muigai. Johnson Gengi Muigai.
Huh?
Kenyatta is not his name. Kenyatta is the best, the Maasai belt with beads. You know, the Maasai belt with beads all over. That's the name of, that's what we call Kenyatta. That's a name. And this was given to Kenyatta, and the name was given by the Maasais. You get me?
So Kenyatta was the first one to wear that belt?
No, it was made by the Maasais. The Maasais were doing it. But it was given to him because he is a son of a Maasai.
Okay. So Kenyatta is a son of a Maasai?
Yes, Kenyatta is not a Kikuyu.
Yeah?
Kenyatta is not a Kikuyu.
Apostle, are you sure of what you're saying?
Yes.
Because
in our Kikuyu land, we name our sons, our first sons, after our father. You see?
Yes.
Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta is named after Kenyatta's brother, not his father.
Huh?
Yes. Muigai is the brother of Kenyatta, Jomo Kenyatta.
So you said, you've just told us that Jomo Kenyatta, that wasn't his name.
It wasn't his name.
His name was just Justin?
Johnson. Gengi. Muigai.
Huh?
Muigai is his brother.
Johnson Gengi Muigai.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gengi, it's his brother. So Kenyatta is firstborn. All his firstborns. He has about 5 of them, of different wives. They are named after the elder brother of Kenyatta.
Why not him?
Why not his father? That's a question.
Yes.
Because there's no father. There's no physical father.
But Jomo is there.
Yes. No, you are not getting me. When we give birth to our firstborns, with the Kikuyus, we name them after our fathers.
Okay.
Do you understand me?
Yes, yes.
Now, Kenyatta, his children, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, is named after the brother of Kenyatta, not after the father of Kenyatta.
Oh yeah, I understand.
You get me?
Yes, I've got it.
Why? Because when Kenyatta was born, according to some historians and the which is true, because I listened to Kongo Muigai when they were burying this former interior minister who died on Ngaiseri. Kongo explained to the Maasais that we originated from Narok. Of course, that family where they originated from, it is there in Narok.
Wow.
Their grandmother is from Narok.
Okay.
So, coming forward, another proof that this man is a Maasai, the land from Dagoretti going up to Lenana, going to Ngong, belonged to Lenana. That's why it was named Lenana. Lenana was the chief. And that is the person perceived to be the father.
So the father of Jomo.
Yeah, people perceive. I don't know. I have no evidence, but I'm trying to link 1, 2, 3. When this boy Johnston grew up, Lenana went looking for him, and when he got married, he gave him land at Lenana, where his first wife, Wahu, is buried. There at Lenana Rescos. So you know that place? You know the first home of Kenyatta?
No. I think I'll plan
opposite Rescos, where you get the gate of going into Rescos. Right opposite, there is a nice home. Ngong Rescos. There is a nice home there. Or you go and ask anybody there. That is the first home of Kenyatta. That land was given to him by Lenana himself after he got married. And in many cultures, you give your son a piece of land to build because he has married.
Okay.
So it's my connections. It's my connection. But one thing I know, the ancestors of Uhuru, the grandmother, they are from Narok.
Okay.
So Kenyatta is a Maasai. And even if you look at the character of Uhuru, he behaves like a Maasai, like one.
But he can't jump.
And he can. Look at even the wife, how she used to dress.
Oh yeah.
She used to dress like a Maasai.
Oh yeah.
So I'm not saying that is true. It is food for thought.
Okay.
You keep asking yourself, keep investigating. Why did Lenana give him land at Lenana?
So,
and why you listen, go Google about when Ngaiseri was even being buried. Kongo spoke and he explained.
Who is Kongo?
Kongo is his cousin.
The cousin of Uhuru Kenyatta.
Yeah, Kongo Muigai.
Okay.
Kongo Muigai. Muigai is the father of Gengi Muigai. You know Gengi Muigai?
No.
And Gengi Muigai is also a cousin to Uhuru. Beth Muigai, Kongo Muigai, those the former Dagoretti MP. Beth Muigai, their father is the one named after Uhuru.
Okay.
Uhuru's name is derived from the father of Ngengi.
And okay.
The brother of Kenyatta.
And Uhuru, okay. My question is, how did the Kenyattas end up now becoming the kingpins of the central, if they're from Maasai?
No, these Maasais used to go. That's why I'm trying to give you about names. Maasais will come with their cows. They will be grazing here, and they put a camp there, and they will impregnate our wives.
Okay.
Once they impregnate, they go. They go to Nyeri. They do the same. They give that name. Kiambu is not a Kikuyu name.
Kiambu?
Yeah. Kiambu is a Maasai name.
It means?
Yeah.
It means?
It means where people, they were fighting. The Kikuyus and the Maasais kept fighting because of conflict. Animal-human conflict. And there was a lot of Nduru. Kiabu. It is Nduru. Yeah.
Okay.
So, Nyahururu is a name, a Maasai. Nakuru is a Maasai name. Nyeri is a Maasai name. All over, you see here. And these names, wherever they went, like you go to Nyeri, most of the Nyerians are Maasais. Most of the people in Kiambu here are Maasais. You understand? The pure Kikuyu comes from Murang'a. Pure Kikuyu comes from Murang'a. These other parts we don't have Kikuyu. They don't have pure Kikuyu. It is 50-50. So what I'm trying to answer, we are in the discussion. I don't want us to get lost into the power of the name.
Yeah.
That is how Jomo Kenyatta became, because he was born by a king, Lenana, a paramount chief. So that transmitted also to producing this guy who went to school. Because of his advantage of having gone to school, he was sponsored to go to the UK for studies. And then there he was groomed to become a leader. He was given a wife, Edina, and from there, the rest was history.
Okay.
Yeah.
So those are the Kenyattas.
Yes.
And the history of Kidogo of Kinamois.
Akina Mois, the same thing with them. That name Moi, it is in everywhere. Whatever you do, it is there. You go to Uhuru Park, the other side of Uhuru Park, there is this symbol of Moi. You go to Kasarani, there is Moi. You go to Nyayo, there is Moi. So having placed their names, those names will forever speak. The power and the philosophy behind this man will forever speak. So even having a man like now, I don't know, I wish you were Kikuyu, I would have explained to you in a better way. When like now, if you go to Nyeri, most of them don't have human names. They have animal names. Like now you go, you have somebody's called Nyamo, somebody's called Wangombe, that's a cow, somebody will call Wangondu, that's a goat, somebody will call Madenge, that's a he-goat. And if you look at them carefully, you will see their character and behavior.
Madenge.
Yes.
There's a guy who I know is called Alex Madenge.
Madenge. How does he behave? Like a he-goat.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
So those are the powers. So there is names that are cast that you will never prosper. And now you come and name your child that same name. This child will never prosper. You have to delink this child.
Apostle, yes. I want kidogo about Moi. There's a story which ingependeza sana if you could have, because I know by then you were born and you were alive and you had your senses. The story of coup. How the coup happened. The
coup happened. No, first of all,
where were you?
Me. I was so young. I was
so young. Oh, so you don't know how it happened.
I didn't know how it happened, but the history, I know how it tells me. I know. When Moi was in power, you know, they had the Kiambu mafias had really wanted Moi not to be the president. But Jonjo protected Moi, he became the president, because Jonjo wanted to protect Moi to become the president for 90 days, and then now remove Moi, he became the president. But when God is on your side, the enemies will work against themselves. And Jonjo thought that he was working for bring in a weaker person, then he removed him. Then within 90 days, Moi had known the whole art and he had overturned everything. And I remember at one point, Jonjo was labeled a rebel. He was Musariti. They was called Musariti, and he was sacked, and his life became so miserable. So this life, Kina Raila and the group, but I don't think Raila was really in it. It is this called Hezekiah Ochuka, and some people in the army who wanted to remove Moi. You know, Raila has always wanted to become a leader, to become the president of the nation, by hook or crook. So I think that could have been one of the many steps of Raila of wanting to become. And that is why you see even when he overthrew his own father, and his father was so furious with him, and he cast him.
The casting, is it true?
Yes.
Because people are saying these are rumors.
It is true. It is true.
And how did you know he was cast?
It is true.
It was on TV.
He did it openly.
On live television?
Yes, he did it. And he told him that when he planned to remove his father from the seat, is it for the Kenya or for what? I think it's either for the Kenya from, there is a party, most probably for the Kenya. And he planned a coup against his own father.
Jesus.
And his father was so furious, and he told him that I have tried to fight this battle and I have not gotten it. You too, you'll never get it if you can do this to me. That is the only thing. If Raila will know and rush there and consult their elders at home and know how to remove the curse, Raila will be the president next, like 10 minutes to come. Raila has been winning these elections, I'm telling you. It is only one election he lost. The rest has been winning.
Which one?
The first that was in Ford Kenya, I think Ford Kenya. He lost it. But these others, he has been winning. But because of a word that was spoken by his own father, it stands. Nobody hates Raila. Nobody. Myself, Raila is a hero to me. I love him.
After you contested Mukiwa Kitera.
He was my friend. He was my friend. And after contesting, he still became my friend.
Mnakunywa chai pamoja.
Yes. I love him. Kenya would not be Kenya if it was not Raila. But when it comes there, Esau comes, and Esau veil comes up. When he's about to eat, something comes out. You see, like now, he was with the deep state, he was with Uhuru, he was with everything. He was with everything that you need for you to become.
Money was there.
Money was there. Power was there.
He was doing campaigns like the president himself.
He was using presidential cars and presidential choppers.
Huh?
He was moving like a president.
Okay.
You see? But because of this word, and it's very important for people to know, and if there is anything that has been spoken against you, go and try and remove it. Because at some point it will haunt you. This is what is haunting. Because it's so strange. I saw the daughter writing in a Twitter saying, Winnie, because people were saying that Uhuru betrayed Raila. And the Winnie said, no, Uhuru never betrayed my father. But one thing is still bothering me. At what point did Uhuru lose the deep state? That's a question she was asking. At what point did Uhuru lose the deep state? Because they had confidence. Remember the red carpet at KICC? They had full confidence this is going to happen. Everybody, people had even sworn in. But at something, that is what is eating so many people. There is something that was spoken against you. There is something that is behind your name. There is something that is behind the company you are in. There is something that is behind your family, the name of your family. That thing will make sure you will never succeed in life. You need to go and look and ask your parents, could there be, my name is Vincent Mboya. Could there be this? Could bear this problem with Mboya? Ask them, go just ask them, so that if there is clear.
So watu wengine wanateseka because of something which
you have a name,
a minor thing.
You are so good. You are so good. You are so good person, but because of a minor, something very small that happened to you, that is what is costing you. You are suffering not because you have committed any sin. I'm telling you, Raila has got nothing that you can call this man is evil. Raila is not evil. Raila is not evil. But because of that, hey, my brother.
And do you think if maybe he tries in 2027, he can be the president?
He will be more popular than Ruto, but he will not become. All his campaigns will be, opinion polls will be leading. He will be leading. He only leads in opinion polls. That's the greatest. When you have a wrong name or a word spoken against you, while you are moving, you'll be very successful. But the day of trying to eat, something happens.
I was hearing stories when Chebukati was announcing the results. Raila was in State House. They were all in State House.
They are waiting for the announcement. They were just waiting for the announcement. Everything, if the army and everything, they had formulated a formula on this man how he's going to be sworn in. It was not a matter of whether he's going to become the president. It was a matter of which clothes am I going to wear?
So they were sure.
What kind of visitors? Which president are we inviting for the swearing in?
So they had even the list of the presidents.
Yes, yes. They had everything. There's a friend of mine who is has been a Kikuyu friend of mine who has always been a friend of Raila for quite a long time. He vied a member of he vied for councillor here in Langata, and he was vying for a member of parliament in Muranga. I used to meet him at Serena Hotel during the campaign, and he knew that me, I'm campaigning for Ruto. No, this guy never spoke to me during the entire period. He never. He will see me and he will just look down. This is our enemy. Sometimes I confronted him and I told him, for sure, I know you hate me because of where I am. But one thing I want to promise you, Ruto will be the next president. He almost hit me.
What?
Yeah, he was yes, at Serena. And he said, never even come near it, because he had some even bodyguards. He almost told them, go and arrest. And then I told him, if you come anymore, come. Yeah, come. If you believe you can do anything to me, come. And
by then, there are severe people who are, like, honestly, they were moving with not only bodyguards, but full security.
Yes, they were the ministers, Akina Matiang'i. They knew they are going to retain their dockets. That is why they had the confidence. Everything was working.
They didn't have plan B.
No, everything, you have the deep state, the sitting president, the numbers you have, everything is on your side. Why do you have plan B? That is when you have something that is eating you, you get confused. That is why you ask, I normally do this, I have done this right, I've done this right, I've done this right. What is wrong? What is happening with me? I have struggled, I work, I have companies, I have this, but these things are not working. There is something. There's a veil of Esau in your life.
So if maybe if you are given a chance to talk to your friend Raila Odinga, what advice would you have?
No, one thing I want to advise my friend now: do not vie. Don't go vying for another, but nurture a movement. Get people. The people you see they can run this country. Nurture them and become the force behind. Remember, you made Kibaki the president. Remember, you've made all these people, including Ruto, they are your products. You have the power to make things happen. Until when you are going to clear with your name, that is the day you will eat your fruits. But because of you are an elder, our statesman, our father, become a Mandela. Produce within your ranks, raise a leader, and this leader will make your legacy become even more powerful than the way you will have made it. Do not entangle yourself with dirty politics. We want you many years to come. We want to be remembering you as a father who destined Kenya to be where he is. These people who are in power, they might be able to be moving up and down, but you are still in power. You are still in control. You are still powerful.
Okay.
So just relax, Baba.